conservation of momentum. Suppose a two ball A and B, say a mass having a MA and MB, okay, respectively. How? That a ball A have a mass MA and same way ball B have a mass MB are traveling in the same direction, okay. They both of them are traveling in the same direction along a straight line at a different velocity, let it be UA, okay, which is velocity of a ball A, and UB, which is a velocity of a ball B, respectively. And there are no other external unbalanced force acting on them. Okay. Once again I am repeating. Okay. We have taken two balls. How many balls we have taken? We have taken two balls. Let it be first ball be A and second ball be B. Okay. A ball have a mass MA and B ball have a mass MB. Same way, A ball have a velocity of UA and same way B ball have a velocity of UB. And then let UN is UA is greater than UB and the two balls collide with each other as shown in the figure 9.14. Okay, here you can see it. Okay, that MM, okay, which is the ball A having a mass MA and its velocity is UA, and same way MB which having a velocity of UB, and both of them are colliding with each other. Okay, what will be seen? During the collision which lasts for the time t, okay, how many time? Okay, which is lasts for the time t, up to time t, okay, the both of them have strike. The ball A exert a force AB on ball B. Okay, here you can see that A will exert a pressure. How much pressure it will exert? It will exert a pressure of AB. Okay, and same way B will exert a pressure of BA. Okay, how much? A will exert FA. Okay, it will direction of that force will be in this way. Same way B will exert how much? Okay, BA. Okay, how much? Okay, BA, FBA. On the ball A. Suppose VA and VB are the velocity of the two ball A and B after the collision. Okay, now it is common that when a force is exerted at that time, initial velocity will change, and due to which we will find a final velocity and we will get a new velocity. Okay, we have taken that new velocity as a VA and VB respectively for ball A and ball B. Okay, so the two ball A and B after the collision respectively will be as shown in the figure. Okay, so now its velocity will be changed to a VA, UA velocity will change to a VA, and same way UB velocity will change to a VB. Okay, after collision. Okay, so before collision its velocity was UA, for ball A velocity was UA, and for B velocity was UB. Same way it get changed to VA and VB respectively for A and B ball. Now from the equation 9.1, the momentum, plural of a momentum, okay, momenta, which we said is a plural of a momentum of a ball A before and after the collision MA, UA and MA, VA respectively. Okay, if we find that, okay, what will be then? The rate of a change of its momentum, okay, rate of a change of its momentum will be during the collision will be VA minus UA upon T. Okay, so rate of change, which we said as a FAB, which we said as a FAB. Once again I am repeating how it will be. Okay, we have a formula of momentum. How much P is equal to mv. Okay, but here we can see that we are taking for A. Okay, just now we are just thinking about A only. Okay, we are talking about A only. Okay, so let it be a P is equal to MA and UA, and same way MA and VA, okay, for the final. Okay, so if we change, okay, VA minus UA upon T, okay, that is the formula. Okay, we have a formula what? Okay, F is equal to F. Here F is our A, B is equal to what? Okay, F is equal to M A V A minus UA upon T. Why VA minus UA upon T? Why? Because change in velocity upon time taken, which we say it as acceleration, and the force F is equal to what? Okay, we have a formula F is equal to MA. Okay, F is equal to MA, and here A, which indicate a change in velocity upon time taken, and we know it very well. Change in velocity is VA minus UA upon T. Okay, so change in velocity upon time taken, that will be our acceleration. So FAB, okay, FAB will be MA VA minus UA upon T. Similarly, if we talk about the B, okay, then it will be MB VB minus UB upon T. Okay, so this way both of them will be described. Okay, so for FAB, it will be MA VA minus UA upon T, and for FBA it will be MB VB minus UB upon T. Here VB minus UB is what? Okay, change in velocity of ball B. Okay, change in velocity of a ball B, and we know it very well, A. Okay, which is what? Okay, A is a change in velocity upon time taken. Okay, it can be represented as this way. Okay, change in velocity upon time taken, which we say it as a acceleration. Okay, so here in place of A, and we know it very well that F is equal to M A, and in place of A we have taken V minus U upon T. Okay, so our formula will be MB VB minus UB upon T for ball B. Okay, according to the third law of motion, the force FAB exerted by the ball A on a ball B, which we say it as action, and the force FBA exerted by the ball B on the ball A, which we say it as a reaction, must be equal and opposite to each other. Okay, in third law we have already studied that every action has its equal and opposite reaction. Okay, so from this our action is FAB and our reaction is FBA, okay, which we said as a force AB will be represented as a action, and force FBA, okay, which is represented as a reaction. Okay, so from the third law of motion we can write that FAB is equal to minus FBA, which is said to be a every action has its equal. So here you can see that equal and opposite. So we are saying that opposite, that's why we have taken minus. Okay, minus FBA, opposite reaction. Okay, so now substituting the value of FAB, which we have already derived. Okay, so FAB is equal to what? Okay, MA VA minus UA upon T is equal to minus MB VB minus UB upon T. Okay, now simplifying this, we will get MA UA plus MB UB is equal to MA VA plus MB VB. Okay, here you can see that T will be removed from both of them. So it will be M VA minus M UA is equal to minus m b vb plus mb ub. Okay, now simplifying it, we will get that MAUM plus MBUB is equal to MAVA plus MBVB. Okay, so since MAUA plus MBUB is the total momentum of a two ball, okay, here we have written, okay, and two ball A and B before the collision, and MAVA plus MBVB is their total momentum after collision. From the equation 9.7, okay, we observe that total momentum of a two ball remain unchanged or conserved provided no other external force act. Okay, so here you can see that both the momentum, addition of both the momentum, okay, F MAUA plus F MBUB, okay, so it will be equal to a final momentum, which we say it is after collision. Okay, after collision whatever momentum will be there, okay, that will be equal, no unchange will be seen. Okay, no changes means no changes will be seen. Okay, so it is said to be it is conserved and provided no external force act. Okay, so in that external force will not be applicable. As a result of this ideal collision experiment, we say that sum of the momentum of a two object before collision is equal to the sum of the object of momentum after the collision. Okay, it will be equal. Okay, if we take a momentum, okay, sum of the momentum of a two object before collision, addition of that two object momentum is will be equal to what? Okay, sum of the momentum after the collision. Okay, and provided there is no external unbalanced force acting on them. Okay, so external force will not be applied on it. So this is known as a law of conservation of mass, and this law is known as a law of conservation of momentum. Okay, law of conservation of momentum, we say it as a law of conservation of momentum. Okay, before collision, addition of two object momentum will be equal to the addition of two object momentum after collision. Both of them will be equal, and this law is said to be a law of conservation of momentum. And this statement can alternatively given as the total momentum of a two object is unchanged or conserved by the collision. Okay, so it will not be changed. Okay, total momentum will not be changed. Now we will explain some example. A bullet of a mass 20 gram is horizontally fired with the velocity of 150 meter per second. Okay, how much velocity is that? Okay, 150 meter per second. And pistol of a mass 2 kg. What is the recoil velocity of a pistol? Okay, we have the mass of a bullet. How much mass? Okay, 20 gram, okay, which is already given. So if we convert it into a kg, okay, what will be 0.02 kg, and the mass of a pistol is 2 kg. So its initial velocity of a bullet is u1 and pistol is u2. Okay, so both of them will be 0. Okay, initially both of them are at rest. Okay, so its initial velocity will be 0, but its final velocity, okay, which is already given, okay, it will be 150 meter per second. Okay, for what? Okay, for bullet. Okay, the final velocity of a bullet, it will be 150 meter per second. Okay, and the direction of the bullet is taken from the left to right, so it will be positive. But if we talk about the pistol, okay, that the recoil velocity of the pistol. Okay, so it will be what? Okay, so here total momentum of a pistol and bullet before the fire. Okay, before fire. So we have a formula. Okay, ma total velocity or a total momentum of a piston and a bullet before the fire when the gun is at rest. Okay, at that time what will be seen, the total mass, okay, which is 2 plus 0.02. Okay, 2 plus 0.02. Okay, it will be a total mass. Okay, total mass of a gun, piston and bullet. So it will be 2.02 into 0. Why? Okay, initially both of them are at rest. So our total momentum will be 0. How much? Okay, total momentum will be 0. So total momentum of a pistol and bullet after its fire. Okay, after firing, okay, what is its momentum? Okay, we have to find that. So 0.02 kg into 150 meter per second, which is our final, let it be FA, okay, final velocity of a bullet, okay, plus 2 kg, which is a pistol mass, into V. Okay. So if we simplify it, we will get 3 plus 2V kg meter per second. So, but according to the law of conservation of mass, okay, what we have studied, that before and after will be equal. Okay. So we have taken 3 plus 2V is equal to 0. So from that we have get a final velocity of a piston. Barabar? That will be V is equal to minus 1.5 meter per second. Okay. So here negative sign indicate that the direction of a piston will recoil is opposite to the bullet. Okay, we know it very well whenever we are seeing that bullet is fired in the front direction. Okay, front direction, and the piston or a gun, it will get a jerk or a force on the opposite direction of a bullet. Okay, so bullet, we have taken a bullet direction as a positive. So piston recoil direction will be opposite to that bullet. So it will be negative. Okay, once again I am repeating. Okay, here you can see that mass of a bullet. Okay, we have taken 20 gram. Okay, mass of a bullet as a m1. Okay, we convert it into a kg, so it will be 0.02 kg. In same way, a mass of a piston is 2 kg. Okay, and the initial velocity of both of them will be 0. Why? Because initially they both of them are at rest. Okay, so it will be 0. Further on, what? Okay, its final velocity. Okay, here you can see that final velocity of a bullet is given 150 meter per second, and that we have taken positive. So the piston velocity which is there, it will be on a negative. Why? Because it is opposite to the fired bullet. So the total momentum of a piston and bullet before the fire, it will be what? Okay, total mass, which is 2 plus 0.2 mass of a piston plus mass of a bullet. It will be 2 plus 0.02 into 0, which is our initial velocity for both of them. So it will be 0. So the total momentum of a piston and bullet before fire will be 0. Same way, the total momentum of a piston after fire, okay, piston and bullet momentum after fire, it will be 0.02, which we have already derived. What? Okay, MAVA plus MBVB. Okay, we have taken V, which we say it as a final velocity, and here final velocity of a bullet is given. How much? 150, but we have not given a piston final velocity, so that we have to find. So here we have taken 0.02, which is the mass of a bullet, into final velocity, which is 150 meter per second of a bullet, plus 2 kg, which is the mass of a piston, into V, which we have taken as a final velocity for the piston. So simplifying that, we will get that 3 plus 2V kg meter per second. But we have already studied in the law of conservation of momentum that both before and after total momentum will be equal. So we have taken that 3 plus 2V is equal to 0, because here before it have taken 0 kg meter per second we have got. So it will be v is equal to minus 1.5 meter per second. And the negative sign is that's why, because the direction of a bullet we have taken positive, so the piston will be negative. Why? Because the direction of a bullet is on a front direction, but the jerk or a force which are exerted or recoil of a piston, that will be on the opposite direction from the bullet direction, so it have taken minus. Okay, here you can see that. Okay, here you can see that the direction of the bonnet is on this direction, so the piston force direction will be at opposite direction. Okay, so if we have taken this positive, okay, this positive, then obvious it will be negative. Okay, so it will be negative. Okay, a girl of a mass 40 kg jump with a horizontal velocity of 5 meter per second. Okay, here mass is 40 kg and velocity is 5 meter per second on the stationary cart with the fractionless wheel. The mass of the cart is 3 kg. Okay, here the mass of a cart is 3 kg given. What is the velocity as the cart start moving? Assume that there is no external unbalanced force working on the horizontal direction. Okay, so here total momentum of a girl and cart before the interaction was how much? Okay, 40 kg. Okay, which is the weight of a girl or a mass of a girl into 5 meter per second, that is the final velocity. Okay, final velocity 5 meter per second plus 3 kg, which is the mass of a cart. But cart is at initially it is at stationary. You know, stationary means what? Stationary cart means the cart is at rest position. So stationary means what? Okay, cart is at rest position. So we have taken initial velocity of a cart is 0. So simplifying that, we have a value 200 kg meter per second. And after the interaction, okay, after the interaction, obvious, okay, what will be there? That both of them will contain same velocity after interaction. So it will be 40 plus 3 into v. So it will be 43 v kg meter per second. Okay. Now we know it very well, law of conservation of momentum. By the law of conservation of momentum, 43v is equal to 200. Simplifying that, we will get 4.65 meter per second. A girl on a cart will move with the velocity of 4 meter per second in the direction in which the girl jumped. Okay, in same direction where the girl jumped. Okay, the cart will move that direction only. You can see it. Okay, and the both cart and the girl, okay, both are going in the same direction. That's why it will be positive. Now example 9.8. Two hockey players of an opposite team, while trying to hit a hockey ball on the ground, collide and immediately become entangled. One has mass of 60 kg and was moving with the velocity 5 meter per second, while the other is mass of 55 kg. Okay, first player having a mass 60 kg and its velocity is 5 meter per second. Same way, another is 55 kg and moving with the velocity of 6 meter per second. The first player, in which direction and with what velocity will they move after they become entangled? Assume that the frictional force acting between the feet of a two player and ground is negligible. Okay, which are very negligible. Let a mass m1. Okay, here we have taken. Let the first player by moving from the left to right. Okay, we see it very well that first is moving from left to right and the second one will from right to left. By convention, left to right is taken as a positive and thus the right to left is a negative direction. Okay, so here you can see. Okay, so The symbol m and u represent the mass and initial velocity of a two player respectively. Subscript 1 which is for first player and subscript 2 for a second player. So that of first player mass is 60 kg, its initial velocity be 5 meter per second. Same way second is 55 kg, but its initial velocity will be opposite. Why? Because first one is moving from left to right, so the second one will be from right to left, so its initial velocity will be negative. Okay, why? Because we have taken first one's initial velocity as positive. Okay? So the total momentum of a two player before collision it will be 60 kg into 5 meter per second plus 55 kg into minus 6 meter per second by which formula? Okay, by this formula m a ua plus mb ub, okay, which indicate total momentum of a two player before, okay, before collision. So this is the formula in which we have substituted all the value and we will get minus 30 kg meter per second. Okay, same way if we talk about the after collision, then it will be what? Okay, m1 plus v m2 into v. Okay, so because both of them will have a same velocity after collision, so final velocity we have taken v. So the total mass is 115 into v, and by the law of conservation of momentum, okay, it would be what? Okay, 115 v is equal to minus 30. Okay, 115 v 115 v is equal to minus 30, which is our total momentum before collision. Okay, so simplifying that, v is equal to minus 30 upon 115, so it will be minus 0.26. Okay, so the from the right to left, okay, it will be a force or a velocity from 0.26 meter per second from right to left, because we have taken right to left as a negative. So the direction of the second player was moving before the collision. Okay, before the collision.
कंजर्वेशन ऑफ मोमेंटम थर्ड लॉ ऑफ मोशन का सीधा परिणाम है. क्या आपको थर्ड लॉ